Oh crap, I just opened the homework quiz.
Oh, whoops.
Ooh.
I can't help you on that one.
No, it's okay. I have unlimited time, so I think what I can do is just I'll go back. It's fine.
Oh, unlimited time. Okay, good.
So I'll go back and do it later. It's totally fine. I just opened the wrong one. No big deal.
Oops.
Such is my day today.
Yeah, I'm surprised I got this homework done today.
I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I could do kids and school.
It's a little crazy.
How much more
I feel like I neglect them sometimes, but they'll be okay.
they'll survive?
Yeah.
Did you how much longer do you have in school?
I'll be done by next July. So just a year. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, just need to push through.
I know. I have 4 classes left and that's it.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Yeah,
That's
but I'm slow, so I'll be done like in April. So barely a semester before you.
Oh, robots. That's okay too.
Okay.
That's rough.
So, all right, I have it open now.
Oh, excuse me.
The struggle is real, right? Nobody gets enough sleep.
I just took a nap, too.
You took a nap?
Yeah, just like 20 minutes or something.
At 8:30? I wish I could take an 8:30 nap or an 8 o'clock or even a 7:30 nap. I wouldn't sleep.
I probably shouldn't have, that's for sure. But
I wouldn't sleep. I'm jealous. I don't sleep anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
I would be so cranky if I couldn't sleep.
No, I have to take Unisom to sleep. It's like an over the counter or whatever. So
Oh, okay.
otherwise I don't sleep. So be lucky. You're lucky you can sleep. Okay.
I am lucky, yeah. Okay, so
Find the margin of error for 90% confidence interval when the standard deviation is 50 and n equals 25.
all right, so are you familiar with how to
N
find
equals
that?
z times O divided by m. Is that the thing they're talking about? Is that the formula they're talking about?
No, so that's to find n, but
Okay.
right now we're trying to find the margin of error.
Okay.
What we're gonna do, I'll turn my on here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the app.
I lost her. I lost you. You're back.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I exited out. Maybe I did.
Well, it was like you were gone all of a sudden, and I was like, did I do something?
That's what I wondered. Okay.
I thought I broke it. All I did was click on your name. I swear.
Okay, so did you hear everything that I said?
I just heard you would show me your screen and you said, so what we're going to do is, and then you left.
Oh, okay.
And now you're
okay. So now we're going to go to the probability applet.
Oh.
And it's asking for the Z. So what we have to do to calculate the margin of error is put 90 in the area at the top.
And have it be the middle?
Mm-hmm. First have it be the middle, then put 90 in, and that'll give us the Z-score.
Which is 1.645, right?
Mm-hmm. So we're going to take that Z-score.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to multiply it by sigma, which is 50.
Okay.
And then divide it by the square root of n, which is 25.
So 16.45.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
And that's the margin of error.
Yes, yep.
Okay. So that makes sense. So that's the equation of Z times the OT divided by, so it's divided by the square root of M?
N.
Square root of M. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, so this, all of this is to find M.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I don't do all the reading, so maybe you should.
No, that's what I do. That's why I like flip through. I like read, and then I don't actually I have a hard time retaining information, if that makes any sense. I was in an accident like 7 years ago, so I have short-term memory loss from a severe brain concussion and a brain bleed. Concussion, brain bleed. So I have short-term memory loss, so I have to read things like 6 times.
Oh man. That makes it a lot harder, doesn't it?
Yeah. So
Damn.
It's life, though. What do you do, right?
Right.
Okay. Which of the following statements is true? So I think that was at the beginning. Okay.
I think maybe the second one, B.
Yeah, is a
X bar is a point estimator of mu.
Yeah. X bar.
Because we don't know mu, so I'm guessing false.
Yeah. I think that is correct.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so on this one, we're just going to do the same thing again, yeah. Wait, there's X.
Oh, X bar.
And X bar computes. Shoot.
Oh, confidence interval for you when O is known. So is that the X bar plus Z times O divided by the square root of N?
I'm not sure here because it gives us X bar.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, I see. So X bar is the standard deviation, like the sample standard deviation.
So would that be the formula for confidence interval for you when when the O thingy is known?
Confidence interval. So what we need to do is we do that same formula. So the z-score for 95% is 1.96.
Okay.
And then the standard deviation over n, which is 64. We find that, and then we add and subtract it from x bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So 8.
So 14.125 times 1.96.
Mm-hmm.
So
27.685. Yeah.
Okay, and then we're gonna add and minus that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna add it. So 526 minus 27.685, and then we're gonna do the plus too.
Uh-huh. I think that might be for the next question, the X bar. But if they're, let's see, so I think it's probably 27.685.
Okay.
The point
Is the point estimate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why is it the point estimate?
Good question.
Oh
no. So it's going to be the margin of error. So we found the margin of error.
Okay. Which is 26.
Yeah. 27.685.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, then is the margin of error the 27.685? And the answer
Yes.
to 5 is something different?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's number 6, and then by adding and subtracting that to X bar, we get questions 7 and 8.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, so then what is 5?
I'm not sure.
No, you're fine. I just want to make sure I didn't miss something.
Okay.
Okay. So 7 is 498, 315, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what I got.
And then 8 is 553, 685.
$553, yeah, 685.
Okay. So what is 5?
So I'll pull up the reading.
I'm gonna look in the reading. So it says the statistics above, which include a mean, a standard deviation, and a variance, are called point estimators because they are just one number, one point on the number line that is used to estimate a parameter. Parameters are genuinely unknown values. That doesn't help.
Wonderful. Yeah, and then it talks about the margin of error and percentage of data. So, but if we go down, what is P?
Let's see. Oh, I think the point estimator is the middle.
Is the middle? Oh,
like,
yeah. It's 90%.
Yeah, so do we put it as 90 or 0.9? No, 95%, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Is that right?
But
or is
actually, it might actually be the standard deviation. Wait, hold on. Okay. I'm going to go to the homework.
Okay.
It's the sample mean that they give us.
Okay.
So the sample mean is 526. 526, I think.
56.
Yeah, because X bar is the sample mean.
So is that
I'm gonna go.
Because that's what I'm thinking.
Say that again, sir.
The mean, like, and I looked online and it said the points, whatever the heck that's called, is like the mean. So the medium mean, the mean of like a bell-shaped curve.
Okay.
So I think 526 is the answer.
Okay. Because I remember they usually give that answer to you because there's no way to guess it.
Yeah, and that's what I think the reading was saying too, is it's impossible to like know that without something else, but they gave it to us.
Right, okay.
Okay, so what would happen to the width of the confidence level if Gina increased the sample size?
It would decrease. Yeah, when the sample size increases, the confidence interval and interval width decreases.
So would that then increase for the 99% or decrease for 10? I know it's not no change, right?
It would decrease.
Again for 10?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I would think it.
What's that?
I was thinking it might increase, but I don't know.
Well, I think it would increase because the probability would be like 2 point something. That's the z square would be 2 point something. So.
Because it would be within, yeah.
Yeah.
With the standard, yeah. Okay.
There's a question on that on the homework too. I'll look it up real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, when the level of confidence increased, the confidence interval increased too.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, Global Light Company is planning a study to assess the average life expectancy of their light bulbs. They know the standard deviation is O, 28 hours, and they want 95% confidence interval with a margin of error of 50 hours. What sample size do they need?
Okay, yeah, so now we would try to find N.
So it should be Z times the O thing divided by M square, and then to square it.
Divided by M, yeah, and then square it, yeah. So, so it would look like this. N equals Z, which is 1.96 times 400
divided by
M, which is 50.
Okay, split.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got 15.68 and
I got 246.
hold on. 15.68. 245.8624.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so 246 is what we'll put in.
Okay, the mean salary of actuaries is U and the standard deviation is O. You're interested to know if the mean salary for women actuaries is different from the population mean. They're not sure if it's higher or lower. Just hypothesis test with a level of significance of 0.5. Random sample of 36. What is the lower limit of this 95% confidence? Okay. So for this one, are we going to do, hold on. It's the same equation of like the Z times the O divided by the square root of N.
Yeah.
Okay. So then is the level of significance 1.05? So that would be the Z.
No, so that is. So if we get a number lower than that for the probability,
okay,
then we will reject the null hypothesis.
Okay.
So I think that'll just come later. So 1.96 times.
Is 1.96 what we always use?
No, it changes with the 95. We either use 90%, 95%, or 99% right here. And when we put that in the applet, then we'll get different Z-scores.
Okay, so if we put in, then why would we use, so 1.96 is the Z-score from the applet that we found earlier. Okay, I'm not confused.
Yeah, that's 95%, if that makes sense.
No, that totally makes sense.
Okay.
And then O is
what's the standard deviation?
0. I like that they made the square roots nice.
Yeah, seriously. It's a bunch easier.
Okay, did you get a big number? 11,000.
We probably will, yeah.
So 11,998.4667. And we're going to do 111,000 minus that and plus that, right?
Not for this one. We just need, so the margin, oh shoot, confidence interval.
Because that's what we did earlier.
Yes, no, you're
the
right.
lower limit and the higher limit, right?
Yep, you're right. I just thought we were,
I'm never right, Bailey. That's amazing.
What? You're always right.
I don't think so. Maybe in my own house I'm usually right, but
okay.
Okay, so that's where we take the 111,000 minus that number, and then 111,000 plus that number, correct?
Yeah. Did you do it? Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Okay, so for the lower limit, did you get 99,553 cents? So it would be 99,000.
Yes. But I got 99,001.
Yes, you're right. Christmas
Okay.
around it. And it
But
was
I think
5. Oh, so it would be 99,002 then, right?
right.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So for the second one, did you get 122,998?
Except we'll probably have to round that one up as well.
I got 0.467. So I think we need to keep it the way it is, right?
Sorry, I'm not understanding.
No, you're fine. So for the next one, I got 122,998.467. So it would just stay the same, right? So we wouldn't round it up.
Well, it says round to the nearest whole number.
Right. But the whole number, but if it's the answer was 122,000 for number.
Oh, I see. 0.4. So you don't round it up.
So you don't round, right?
Right. Yeah, I think you're right.
And is the answer to 14D, or are they just wording that really funny?
Yes, she needs your help. There are 3 requirements that need to be checked when computing. Oh, I see. Yeah. So it's all of the above.
That's what I thought. I was like, that's worded funny.
Oh, we're done. So. Kids have colds, and so.
Oh, your kids have colds? That's so sad.
Yeah, so they're gonna be.
Oh.
Waking up lots tonight. 100%.
Woo woo.
Yeah.
I'm great about that. Way to go, us. Cool. Awesome. So we're meeting again tomorrow at 8:30, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Sweet.
Yep. So I doubt I'll be there for Monday. I'm getting my wisdom teeth pulled.
Oh my gosh, poor thing.
Yeah. So.
That's totally fine. We'll send you the video.
That would be great.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about that. We'll send you the video here in a second.